Hello and welcome to the Sweet November's Stamps Summer 2023 Clear Stamp YouTube release hop. My name is Jasmine. I'm from the Crafty Purple Frog team. As the exclusive stockists of Sweet November stamps here in the UK, we've paired up to bring you lots of inspiration today and for your chance to win the entire release. Now, for your chance to win, all you have to do is like, comment on this video and follow the participants as you go along. So today I'm going to be playing with the fairy tale unicorns. And how adorable are these? I am going to create a card with the unicorns here. I've started with the one that I previously coloured last weekend for the sneak peek, and I have another one here as I plan to do a magic picture changer. So we'll see how that turns out, and I'm going to start by colouring the image that I haven't yet coloured. So I'm going to start with some, I'm going to go for a little bit of a multicoloured theme. I'm going to start with pinks. So this is R04. This is a little bit bright, but I'm just going to start here. And we're going to go a bit of a multicoloured theme here because I thought that might be quite fun. And who doesn't love a rainbow unicorn? So that's the aim today. So that's R04, and I'm just going to come into R02 and try and blend that out a bit. I am very much a double colorist, so I like to lay down a bit of color first, and then if I feel like I need to thicken up the shadow, I will come back in with my original color. So that was R04 into R02, and I'm just going to thicken up that shadow a little bit there into the ear, and we'll maybe come down the neck a little bit as well so that we can blend that out. And then we have R02. We'll just blend that back out again and out here a little bit, just to add some, what I like to say, layer onto the card, like ink layer, to make it a little bit wetter, to make it easier to blend. And then I'm going to come in with an orangey colour. This is Y35, and I'm going to come down the neck with this colour. I'm not going too fancy with it. So that's Y35. Then we're going to come into a yellow. It's a bit of a guess game how many colours we may need. So this is Y06. I'm just going to come up here in the legs, down the legs a little bit, and blend into that orange. And down here into this leg. I'm going to leave some space for another colour. We'll maybe go into this bit a little bit here as well. Just blend that down. So that's Y06. Then I'm jumping down to Y02, just hoping that will again help blend that colour out, so that when we bring another colour in, we will have a nice blend between the colours. So that's Y02. Then we're going to go to a blue. Now I really struggled to pick a blue, so this is B32, and I'm going to leave the wings. We're going to go brighter with the wings. I'm going to come around here with the B32. We've got a purple to put in here as well, which was the last colour I chose. So we're going to go here with the B32, maybe a little bit around there too. And then I'm jumping to B21, and I might come back in with some double layers, so I'm not worrying too much at the moment where my shadows are. I'm very much a basic Copic colorist. So now I'm going to jump to some purples. We've got V15, and you'll see that I've left some white highlights because I'm going to blend that back in by coming in and double layering colours. So I've got a V15, I'm only using 2 marker pens here instead of a 3 colour blend, just to make it easier on myself, as sometimes I pick too many markers. So we're going to put some purple in here, and again we can maybe put a little bit in here to start blending that up, and just a little shadow in there. And then we're going to go to V12, just to blend that out a bit. We can maybe pick out some lighter ones after we've come in with more colour. So let's just get the colour down on the page to start off with. Okay, I'm going to come back in again, not with the pinks to start off with. I'm just going to put some more orange back into this area here and here. More orange back into this area here and here. And then we'll come back to the Y06, which was the brightest yellow that I picked out. And we are now going to extend a little bit further in, now that we know we've got space for it. That's my main thing, is keeping space. Then we have the Y02, so we can really blend that out now. And we can really come in with the blue. This is the Y02. And then we'll come back in with the B32. I'm going to now come up here a little bit and extend where the shadow was, just a bit darker. Now we know we have the space. So that's the B32 and this is the B21. And again, I'm going to come in just a little bit and leave some white space so that I can come in with the lightest colours all round and blend that together. And I'm quite liking the white shadow that we have here. So I'm coming back in with the V15. Just putting that dark back in. Okay, so that's the V15. And then we have the V12. And I'm just going to blend up. I may grab a lighter marker. Don't want to muddy them together too much. Okay, I'm actually going to grab, while we're here, the really light Y00, just to blend this out a bit more here, without adding too much darker colour in. And then I've also got the B01 already in front of me, I think. Oh, maybe not. No. I'll go for the BG10. Which is just like a cool shadow, and that should just help to blend those pieces together. Come down here as well, that's fine. It's so light, it's absolutely fine. I'm just going to turn the paper like this, and actually dragging this colour down. You may not see it on the camera, puts a little bit of a green tinge in there as well. I think that looks rather cute. Okay, so let's go for the wings. So, oh, actually, let's go for the hoofs first. So I've got RV66 here, just to add some dark into that hoof. And then we've got RV63. Just, you can leave a white shadow there. Okay, so let's go for some colour in the hair and wings. So we're going to go for, to start off with, V09. So we're just going to put in some purple. And then we're going to go to V06, just to pull out that darker purple. And I realised I've missed doing her ear. I'm just going to come back in with the RV02. There we go. Oh, yeah, RV02. So we've got some purple in there. And then I was going to go to some blue because I think that... And I've gone for brighter. So we've now got B05. We'll just do a little bit of blue. About that much maybe. And then I've got a B01 just to drag that colour out. I wanted it to be really bright and vibrant. And then I've got an orange colour. So I've got YR15. We'll come in with this hair. And I'm actually going to come down to the hair here as well. So that's YR15. And then I've pulled out YR20. Again, just to take away some of that white colour. And actually I'm going to come back in with the YR15 and brighten it back up again. There we go. And then I've got a green, so we've got G05. So we'll finish the hair down here. I think I'll just finish the hair with this colour. And then we've got G02. Okay, just going to come back in with G05 as well, just to brighten it up a bit. Beautiful. I'm going to also now come in with the RV66 that we used on the hoofs, just to start the wing. 5 as well, just to brighten it up a bit. Beautiful. I'm going to also now come in with the RV66 that we used on the hoofs, just to start the wing. And I've missed a bit of hair there. I'll do that in purple in a minute. We'll go for a bit of a multicoloured look on the wings as well. I'm sorry if you can hear the rattling. Just doing some strokes in here. So that's the RV66, and then we'll come in with the RV63. It'll be really light, but it'll help to blend any other colour that we put into the wings. Okay, I'm just going to come in with the VO9 and do this piece of hair. You'll get to know me. I miss certain elements, unfortunately. I am sure I'm not the only one. So that was VO9 and VO6, just to add the purple into the hair down there. So then I'm going to also add in some more blue on this side. I'm going to go some blue here, just at the tips. And then I'm going to come in with the green, because I want to add some more green in. So this is GO5, just a bit of green, just a few strokes. That's all I feel I will need. And we can also, actually, we're really going multicoloured, add in some YR15 into this side. Yeah, that should show. Just a little bit there, and maybe just a little bit down the bottom there as well. And then I'm going to come in with the YR20, which was the really light yellowish shade, and just stroke all over that to blend out the colour. There we go. I think she looks funky and pretty. I'm just going to grab the R20 to do the inside of the ear there. And you can grab any colour, so any one that you've maybe got in front. I'm going to pick BO5. And you can do just a small line to make it look like she's got a coloured eye. There we go. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is, as I'm doing the magic picture changer, I hope you enjoyed the full colouring of her. The next thing I need to do is the background, because I don't want all this white. So we are unfortunately going to lose most of her. So you can't even see the purple that I've put in the bottom there. So I'm actually going to put some extra purple in here. Or it might look a bit reddy, but I think I might be okay with that. Just want to add, otherwise we'll lose some of that. So that's the V15, and then this is the V12. I think I'm actually okay with that, how it's turning out anyway. Darker, but it's okay. We're going multicoloured. And then I'm just going to come back in with the Y00 just to push it back in a little bit. That's, oh, now we've got more green tinge, so she's looking really pretty there. I'm just going to make it almost look like a watercolour, I think. Okay. Okay, so to do the background, I am going to take the frame from the Lawn Fawn Magic Picture Changer, and in order to sort of figure out how much you need, you can just take like a pencil. Here we go, a pencil, and it's up to you. You can either draw the box on the inside. Personally, I prefer to draw the box on the outside. I want to get most of her in. Here we go. And then we'll repeat the same. So now we've got sort of a guide. You may want a rubber as well. We'll bring in my original picture. And again, we're going to lose some of her, but that's okay. I just need to also check that that is going to still cut out. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Whoops, doesn't matter, we're going to scribble this off, because you're only going to see this part of the image. Okay, I am going to colour the background. It will be very quick and basic, just to fill in that white space. Do some quick die cutting and I shall be back. Okay, I'm back with my die cut pieces here. I'll just explain what I have and then I will be speeding up the assembly part of the video. So here I have the Magic Picture Changer. So we have two pieces here where I have cut the front piece. So this long piece is always your front image, so the first image. And you can see now that it has cut these slices into the panel. I have the smaller piece, which is your pull tab, which will change your image. I don't have the add-on die, so I have also die cut another piece of the front panel, but not including the top piece. And I will slice down and cut these pieces off to make my panel frame. I have a scalloped frame die. This is the Heffy Doodle scalloped frame die. I have cut this out of Rose Craft Consortium paper, ink drop paper. This is the frame that's going to go on top to cover up the pulley pieces, and then we have a pull tab. I will go ahead and assemble this card. Feel free to slow the video down if you need to at this point. Okay, so we're back with our assembled card now onto the panel that I had cut. And I just wanted to explain, which I think I forgot to earlier, the background that I done after I drew in the box when we were doing the colouring earlier. I have literally used B24 and B12, and I've done B12 as the whole background, and I've done B24 as like this scribble effect. Like I said, I don't feel like it needed to be fancy, as the main image is now the attraction. I am going to finish this card off today with the sentiment that's also in this stamp set. I have pre-stamped it and cut it from a scalloped frame die 2. And what I've done here, I've got some glue dots because we're slightly raised up, and some short Sizzix foam tape, foam dots here. So I'm just going to take all the backing off of here, if my nails will allow. I feel like my craft room has suddenly just gone up a notch in temperature. It must be the lights. So we're just peeling off the backing. Oh, my glue dot's got a bit melted. And this is also going to cover this panel that I accidentally slipped up a little bit earlier. And we're going to embellish it as well. So try not to get my head in the way here. I'm going to use the scalloped bit there to hide that. There we go. And it's not quite central, but that's fine. So I also have a card panel here to attach this to. This is cut 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 to make my panel. And I've already put some double-sided sticky tape on the back here. You can also attach the Magic Picture Changer with foam tape if you are hand delivering it rather than mailing it. You may want to use foam tape, and that will give the recipient a slightly better grab on the pull tab. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, if you wanted to, you can put this piece on foam tape and it would give you a bit more of a depth. But I will be mailing this card, so I don't plan to do that. Let me try and get this in centrally, so we've got a nice border all around. There we go. Okay, so the last exciting thing I wanted to bring in are the new sequin mixes that Sweet November Stamps are coming out with. This is the exclusive Fairy Magic mix, and I'm sure you'll see the other mix as well. And I'm going to embellish my card with these mixes. Just while I'm pouring these out, I'd like to remind you that Crafty Purple Frog is the exclusive stockist of the Sweet November Stamps. Amy carries the full line over in the store. And just to let you know, there is free shipping over £50 in the UK and over £70 if you're international. So it's a great bargain. Okay, so we've got some little embellishments here. I'm trying not to get my head in the way. And let's just pick out some random colours. Let's go for a purpley one and another purpley one here. We've got some beautiful flowers that we can put on just to really make it pop. I haven't really got yellow in this card, so I'm going to try and avoid the yellows. Let's see, what else have we got? We've got a pinky colour here. Pop one there. These are really pretty. Really pretty. Let's grab a couple more flowers. And the pinky one. I am randomly popping these down. Oh, I feel like I've got a little stack here. Don't want to waste them. You can just pop stacks of them apart with your fingers. So we'll have a flower down. Get off my pencil, please. A flower down here. So I like to go in odd numbers as well. So 3, 5, 7, 9. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will leave it at that. I'm just going to pop these back so that we don't lose any. And then you can use some glue I'll pop that to the side because that packet is not wanting to open for me. Just a little tip with glue, you can grab some paper or tape. This is memo tape. Pop a little bit of glue. I know you can't see this in the camera, but pop a little bit of glue on. And I have like this little cocktail stick that I pick up tiny amounts of glue with so that I can dot it down onto the card like this to put my embellishment back on. It helps me to control the amount of glue I am using. It's my little tip. These flowers are so pretty. I definitely recommend you get this mix. Oh, come on. And we've got one more flower down the bottom. Okay, and I think we are all done. Thank you for watching. I'll just show you again. Oh, how cool is that? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe as you hop along. And I hope you enjoy all the inspiration. Bye.